Hi guys, it's Alston and welcome to our free SEO basic course. In this course, I'm going to assume you know nothing about SEO. This course is geared toward to beginners who don't have no knowledge on SEO or don't have a clear understanding of SEO. So the goal for this course is to give you a clear understanding of search engine, SEO optimization, and how these works. So what I have done is I have divided my entire SEO teaching plan into several logical component because SEO is a complicated process. So if I try to teach everything in under one course, it might be overwhelming for you, or I might not be able to go in depth and give you advanced knowledge on each of this process. So what I've done was I have divided into several key components such as basic SEO, where this whole course is going to be focusing on, and the next one is going to be keyword research, on page SEO, off page SEO, SEO maintenance, and tracking. So this is going to be the plan for the entire SEO course which I have planned for you guys, the main one. And also I'm not going to stop just on teaching this. I will be creating and making question and sessions, webinars, videos, podcast, and more resources. My goal for you guys is to not just to teach and forget about it, but if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, I will be able to further help you guys to get you the clear understanding and fundamentals to make sure that you are on the right path. So if you want more information such as that, feel free to join our community. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel to get updated with our new course materials when it gets published. You can join our newsletters to keep on updated with any new SEO content which I'm going to release it for you guys for free, and also bookmark our course sections. Okay, first, this is important, so I wanted to mention out to you guys, there is no magic pill or secret sauce when it's to get SEO learned faster or get instant results or anything. I'm going to give you all the required knowledge, all the in-depth and relevant industry knowledge and workflow answers, but you need to put effort also into learning and into practicing. So it's going to be, even though I give you all the knowledge, you need to do the work on yourself also to get the maximum benefit by doing SEO optimization. So that is the basic introduction I wanted to give you guys on this SEO basic course. Now let's see you guys on the next lesson. In this chapter, we are going to take a look into what is search engine and how it works. The introduction. The main goals for this lesson is going to be understanding search engine, how it works, top search engines in the market, and how does search engine works and how does it add websites to its database. First, search engine definition. This is how I would define search engine. It is a platform where you can search for something you want to learn more about it, and it will present you with relevant information it has from its database. That sounds simple, like just like a web directory or phone directory, but the main reason it is complicated is their database, the search engine database, is the internet, world wide web. Let's take a look into more information to understand the complexity. More than 1.1 billion websites exist on the internet. You can just imagine the number of web pages there must be. Search engine contains at least 5.5 billion indexed web pages. Google alone processes more than 40,000 search queries per second. That's almost 3.5 billion a day. So you can just imagine some of the potential problems search engine face, such as how do we find all the web pages on internet? How do we store all the web pages in our information on our database? How do we find and retrieve data from our database for a search query? In what order should we display the results? How to present the results for a great user experience? and what is the best way to manage all the users effectively simultaneously. A search engine has to find a way to all these questions, answer all these questions in order to be effective. So how does search engine work? The process is very complicated, but to give you all the necessary idea for you, I have tried to simplify this process so you can get a better understanding. The process contains 5 different steps. The first one is users goes into a search engine. User searches for something on search engine. The database, the search engine scans its database. With the help of machine and human guidelines, it tries to find the best search results. Finally, the user is presented with an accurate set of results for his or her search query. So that is the overall process on how it works. Now let's take a look into the search engine market share. This is really important because when we look at the market share data, this is as of 2021, Google owns 91.86%. Bing trails that by 2.71%. You can see the differences between the first and second position. Yahoo has 1.46%. Baidu, which is a local Chinese search engine, 1.13%. Yandex is a local Russian-based search engine which is 0.087. DuckDuckGo is a privacy-based search engine which has 0.66%. So with that chart, it's really clear that Google is the king of search engines. It is because they have found a way to best answer all the problems which are faced by search engine and as well as user. For some stats, Google search engine received 88.36 billion visits on to 2019. Google index or database contains of hundreds of billions of web pages. Since Google is the market leader and where your most of the market share is going to be sitting on, it makes sense to concentrate more of our SEO efforts to that. So in this course also, I will be primarily focusing on Google, but 2 other search engines which also worth considering are Bing and Yahoo, where they share their database, and also any Microsoft devices or Microsoft operating systems default search engine is Bing since it's owned by them. So it also makes sense to them also secondarily optimize our web page for these 2 search engines also. So now let's quickly see how does search engine add a new websites to its database or index. This is also a very complicated process, but I have tried to give a eagle view of the basic components behind it. It consists of crawling, indexing, and serving results. Now let's take a look at by one. First, crawling. In this process, search engine use automated apps that continually search for all web pages on internet, also known as World Wide Web. These automated programs are called web spiders or search crawlers. There are several ways search engine gather information about web pages, but the most common ones are by following links from web pages that are already known to them, which is already in their database. The second stage is indexing. In this stage, search engine visits all the web pages which it found through the crawling stage, and content on that web pages including text, images, video, PDF and more will be analyzed to determine the page's topic and catalog it so they can be easily retrieved when needed. All this information will be stored or known as cached in their database, also known as search index. The final step is serving the search results. This happens when a person searches for something or when he types a particular search query on search engine. search engine will display the most relevant and best set of results from their database or search index. The best search results will be determined by several factors, including searcher's location, language preference, device of the search person searches, search engine algorithms, also known as search rules and guidelines, user intent, SEO competition, and a lot more. So, in conclusion, in this lesson, we learned what is a search engine and understood the complexity behind it. And also, we found out the top three search engines in the market. And also, we looked into how search engine works and how it add new websites to its database. In this lesson, we are going to learn what is search engine optimization or what is SEO. First, search engine delivers the most relevant search for each search query. We saw that from our previous lesson. But search engine use something called ranking factors to decide the best search results for a query. The ranking factors describe internal rules and guidelines that each search engine uses to determine the best results for the user. Fact, Google never discloses their ranking factors in full, but experts estimate that there are over 200 of them. So now let's take a look into the definition of search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is the process of optimizing your web pages according to the ranking factors for your targeted search queries in search engines in order to rank at top positions in organic or non-paid search results. So SEO process can be divided into several logical steps further. These steps make our job easier to focus and keep a solid workflow on SEO optimization. Now I will go through all the steps one by one. We have keyword research, on-page SEO, technical SEO, off-page SEO, and tracking and maintenance. Now let's take a look into deep knowledge on that. First, keyword research. It is a process of analyzing your market or industry to find relevant, right user intent and profitable search queries, also known as keywords or key phrases, for your web pages. On-page SEO optimization. It is a process of optimizing contextual and logical search engine ranking factors within your websites and web pages. Technical SEO optimization. It is a process of optimizing technical or code level or website level search engine ranking factors within your website. Off-page SEO optimization. It is a process of optimizing for ranking factors that are outside of your website. This top step is also commonly known as a backlink process or link building process. The final step, this is a recurring stage where we will be continually using it to monitor and change it. It is known as a process for monitoring, maintaining, and re-optimizing your SEO campaign or efforts by analyzing existing data or new industry updates and news and adjusting our content or SEO process accordingly. So these are the main stages of any SEO process. In conclusion, we learned what is SEO and how we can separate them logically. Each of this logical step is very important for to have a successful SEO campaign. I will focus on each of these steps in very detailed form to give you guys a maximum SEO knowledge and get the maximum benefit out of it. In this lesson, we are going to learn why SEO is important and its advantages and disadvantages. In order to realize why SEO is important, first we need to learn the pros and cons of search engine optimization. This will help you to understand the importance of SEO and whether it is the right digital marketing strategy for you or not. First, quickly let's take a look into all the major SEO advantages and disadvantages. First, let's take a look into the advantages. Big opportunity. Google alone processes more than 40,000 searches per second. That's almost 3.5 billion a day. This simply means that there are a lot of users who are using search engines daily. The demand also keep on growing every day, which alone shows you the potential market reach through search engines. Brings quality traffic. Unlike other marketing techniques where you reach out to your users or customers, for example, showing advertisement to users on social media or printing leaflets for your business promotion, in search engine, users come to you in search of solution or necessary information for their need when they search on search engine. So you are not going after the customers or users, but they are coming for your help. As a result, if you rank at the top position in search result, then users will find you and you can offer your solution or information to them. Free targeted traffic. In most digital and even in local marketing methods, you will have to pay either to display or for every click you receive on your ad. For example, pay-per-click advertisement in search engines or monthly ad subscription for blogs. But search engine organic traffic is a channel where you don't have to pay either for clicks or to even display it. The traffic you receive is free and also targeted where they already have expressed the interest in a solution or looking to find more info on a particular subject when they are searching for it. Less work once ranked. After you rank on top positions for your targeted search queries or keywords, it will become easier for you to maintain those top positions. This is because search engine ranks a website at top position. That is an indicator that shows that the trust the search engine have on that particular website or web page. So it will be easier for you to maintain your top ranking positions compared to a new website which is looking to earn that top ranking for the first time. More opportunities once ranked. When you rank high in search engine, it is a sign that a search engine trust and your website has higher SEO power. Then you can easily rank also for other low to medium competition related keywords without lot of SEO effort or no SEO effort at all. SEO is trustable than PPC. In search engine, PPC offered as a way to advertise your website and pay for every click you receive on the search results page for your targeted search queries. These ads are displayed typically on top, bottom, or sidebar of the search results page. The optimization and management of PPC in search engine is also known as search engine marketing. I will explain in later more about it. But due to this, you might just think if I can invest a lot in PPC and I can get all the organic traffic without any SEO effort at all. There may be several reasons for this, but most of the time it do not work like that. I will explain more in that in later lesson, but human instincts try to avoid advertisement and also people use ad blockers. So it is found out that it actually receive lower click-through rate compared to organic listing. So with good SEO you can have more visibility and trustability for your website in search results. Build brand awareness. Being able to rank on top position is like an additional trust metric that demonstrate that you are one of the leading players in your industry or in your target market. Most people know that search engine won't rank any site until it's trustworthy. So when more people see your brand, it will create a lot of indirect marketing benefits and provide additional benefits also. For example, others might link to your website from their article considering you are an authority figure, or potential stakeholders can reach out to you and lot more. The final major advantage is growth is trackable. Most of the time, it is hard to measure the growth in marketing strategies. Can be digital or local, but however, in SEO, it is one of the most straightforward strategies to measure your progress. There are many tools which you can use to track and monitor your SEO progress, such as SERP Tracker to monitor your SERP positions on search engine. Analytic and search consoles are freely provided by the search engine itself to monitor your site SEO data, which is coming directly from search engine itself. You can also use third party tools which are free or paid software to track a lot more SEO data, such as backlinks, keywords, on page SEO, technical SEO, and lot more. In overall, SEO can be easily tracked and also very easy to monitor your SEO growth. Now let's take a look into some of the disadvantages of SEO. First one is, and main one, results are not instant. It is one of the most important factors you need to understand. When you want to rank for one particular search query that is already ranked by dozens or hundreds of competitors who could have been doing SEO for SEO long time, or search engine trust their website for long time. So you can't just expect to just start SEO today and get ranked by tomorrow or in couple of days. It will take consistent SEO efforts and resources to get your desired ranking and maintaining it. SEO competition. Many marketers are aware of SEO value and profit it can generate if it used effectively. Due to this, SEO competition is at an all-time high, and almost every SEO expert knows that ranking on first page of search results isn't going to be easy. It is increasingly difficult to rank keyword if you're even doing everything correctly in a shorter time. This means you will need to be patient and continue to work on SEO smartly. For example, rather than targeting highly competitive keywords, you can target long tail keywords, which means longer search queries within your target industry to reach your target audience much easily. Search penalty and algorithm updates. These are actions or guidelines taken or set by search engines if you misuse or use bad SEO practices. Search engine can penalize you by removing your site from its index or push your site to a lower ranking from your top positions. This shows how much careful you need to be when taking any SEO decision, because it can either have a positive or worse a negative effect. Most of the time these negative effects will be hard to recover, and I will give more information on this when we talk about search penalty and algorithms in detail in a next lesson. There is no secret technique. SEO is not difficult when you know what you're doing. However, keep in mind that SEO success will require hard work, creativity, time, money, and resources. It is especially true when if you are in a competitive industry where every website is doing intensive SEO process. 80% of users never go first page. You should always aim for the top 3 results in search engine because that is where the majority of searchers users go. But search position 1 is the biggest uh, listing which will get most number of market users searches. The tail end of the search results page receives very little traffic, and anything past the second page rarely get any traffic at all. So it is vital that you have first page rankings to receive organic traffic, and if you can't make it to the first page or first 3 position, then it will not bring any organic traffic to your website. My experience, personally, for me, the advantages outweighs the disadvantage, and I have received thousands of visitors throughout my all my in-house project and as well as my clients projects to prove this point. I have also attached a screenshot which shows the traffic which I received for one such project called Suspirate, a deal platform, where it shows the data directly from Search Console. So this is a verified information stats where I received over 76.5k visitors free traffic for 1 year from Google alone. So conclusion, SEO has many pro and cons. I only listed the most significant ones which you should be aware of it. Depending on your situation, the factors I mentioned above, you can decide whether SEO is the right strategy for you. And if your answer is yes, then I will see you in the next lesson. In this lesson, we are going to learn what is the differences between SEO versus SEM, also known as search engine optimization versus search engine marketing. SEM and SEO is not the same thing. SEO is a process of improving your site position in search engine organic or non-paid search results, where a search engine marketing refers to optimization of the paid advertisements on search engine results page. This also known as PPC advertising, which is displaying ads on SERP results pages. So SEO is for organic non-paid optimization. SEM is optimizing the ads which is getting displayed on search results page. Bing and Google are the two most popular search engine that offers PPC ads for their search users. Now we will take a look into the advantages of both SEO and advantages of SEM over each other. First, let us take a look into advantages of using SEO over SEM. You don't need to pay for clicks since search traffic is free. But in SEM, you need to pay for every click you receive, even if they leave your website as soon as they clicked or didn't make any interactions within your website. Many people block search engine and other websites advertisement with their ad blocker technology. Ad blocking technology is a certain software or device level protection where it can essentially identify ads where when you visit search engines or website, and it can block those ads so the user won't even see those ads. According to a report in United States alone, 27% of users block ads using ad blocking technique. So there are so many thousands of people who are using ad blockers technology. So if you use SEM methods, these people won't be able to see your ads. Report shows that ads have lower click-through than click-through rate. What we mean by click-through is number of people who are clicking on the result. It is lower compared to organic listing. There can be many reasons for this, factors ranging from psychology to tech. Even though SEO is lower to SEM, but SEO has higher chances of huge profit and return on investment in long run. Now let's quickly take a look into the advantages of using SEM over SEO. In SEO, you can't expect results within short time frame, but with SEM you can expect it, because as soon as you set up an ad campaign and when it's published, then your ad will be shown to all your targeted audience in search results. You can target many keywords at once. PPC ads cost will range according to the industry and number of advertisers bidding for that keyword. It can range anywhere from 10 penny to $500 or more according to the geographical location or the search market. So for every click, when you have enough budget, then you can target instantly as many keywords as you want using SEM. You don't need to worry about SEO. SEM is not about SEO optimization, where you don't need to worry about on-page optimization, backlink, SEO power, competitors SEO score. It is all about spending money on ads and managing your ads effectively. So if you decided to choose SEM, then you don't need to worry about any SEO factors. SEM is very responsive and flexible. Since you can expect to see results with SEM, you can immediately check whether the chosen keyword or niche is profitable, or does it require any changes on your end, or any changes you make, how does it impact the conversation rates, and in the end you can easily adjust accordingly and restart the process. This makes your workflow very flexible and fast for changes, and due to this SEM can be profitable in the short run. So in conclusion, both SEO and SEM are great digital marketing strategies. Both have various pros and cons, as we seen in this lesson. There is no right or wrong strategy. Instead, you choose whichever the strategy you want to focus more according to your requirement. Sometimes you don't even need to choose one particular strategy. Instead, you can start working on both simultaneously, where you get result in short term through SEM, since SEO takes time, and get higher return on investment in long term through SEO, since you don't need to pay for every click. So that should clarify the differences of search engine optimization and search engine marketing. In this lesson, we are going to learn what is SERP page or search engine results page. In this lesson, we are going to learn what it is, what are the main elements within it, and how you can effectively use them. First, what is SERP? SERP stands for search engine results page. It is the list of results you get back in a page once you type something and press enter the search bar in search engines. Now let's take a look into the main elements in which you can typically see in a SERP page. In this lesson, I am going to use Google as an example, since we found out that it is a market leader and most of our SEO efforts going to be focused on that. First element is Google Auto Suggest. This is a hidden element inside the search results page, where when you type something on the search bar, Google will try to auto suggest or auto complete your search query according to the relevant keywords it has from its database, or by analyzing the correlations using past user searches data. Below the search bar, you will see different tabs within the search results page. These are divided into logical groups which to make more sense for you. For example, the first tab is all, where it will show all different media content related to your search query. Images tab shows the image results for your search query. News shows the news media or press release content for your search query. Maps shows navigational or locational based results for your search query. Books shows books or educational reports related to your search query. Shopping displays shopping based ads or shopping results related to your search query. Video display video results related to your search query. And also you can see two more button below the search bar, which is tools and settings. Tools filter lets you to view the search results from a specific time frame, such as I only want to see results from past hour or past day or past week, past month, past year, and more. Or in custom date is also possible. Setting filter includes various settings where you can customize the search results page, such as you can set the number of results you want to see for each page, language settings for the search results page, how to view the search, your search history, and more options also available. The number you see below this tabs and settings screen is known as search index count for that particular search. This is an estimated number which shows roughly how many results are there in Google search index relating to the search query which you entered. The next listing element you might see is called Google AdWords listing. These are PPC advertising program run by Google where you paid them to display these ads on your targeted search query in SERP results page. This will be typically shown on the top of the page or bottom or sidebar, and also typically you would see it as marked as ad in the beginning of that snippet. You can identify it as ad. The next one is the local result snippet. This are the results when your search query brings back any relevant businesses or services from geographical area. This data comes from Google My Business listing. I will explain this in local SEO course, and typically it will show businesses and services that operate in your logical on your location, which is related to the search query which you are performing. People also section. This element shows relevant questions which gets asked on your industry related to your search query. Using big data and search engines advanced processing language on understanding the user intent, Google tried to come up with these questions for relating to your search query. These are some of the popular questions which gets asked. And when you click on this question, you will see more questions get displayed, and it will also reveal the answer with the link for the source article. The next snippet is known as Google Shopping Result or Shopping Based Ads from PPC. It is usually displayed same as PPC at the top, footer, and sidebar, but you would see these kind of snippet mainly for commercial intent keyword or product keywords. Featured snippet. This element is also known as zero search place snippet, where Google tried to curate an answer, link, and picture or video from a most suitable sources and displays them as a single answer at top of organic search results. When it makes, you would typically see featured snippet for informational search queries. Video result snippet element will show relevant videos from video sites, primarily YouTube, but also Dailymotion and Vimeo related to your search query. These are search queries Google understand that user might be looking for a video compared to other media content, so it will feature the video snippet as result for the search query. For example, when someone searches how to tie a tie, Google understands that okay, he is looking for an instructional video compared to reading an article. So it shows the video prominently in search pages. Image result snippet element will also show relevant images Google found which is indexed for the website for search query. Typically, when used, Google is unable to predict the user intent, or if it clearly found the user intent, then it will try to suggest image snippet also within their all web index results, so users can see the potential images related to their search query. Social content snippet. This is where when you type something related to social hashtag, socially popular word, key phrase, celebrity or anyone, it will try to bring up certain social messages or any data from that particular profile and display within search results pages. Often you would see Twitter related content in social media for these examples. Related searches element show. These can be found at the bottom of the search results pages. These will show related search queries for the search keyword or query you have typed. This data comes from their database processing capabilities, understanding the user intent and searches history. It will follow any person who is looking into this also type these keywords for that. Page navigation. This is a simple element which is pretty easy to understand, where Google only displays in average 10 results per page, one page. So if you want to browse more than 10 results, you can use these navigations to go through until you find what you are looking for. So in conclusion, in this lesson, I have tried to highlight the main component of search results page. Understanding these elements are key for search engine optimization in future, because in future lessons we will look at how to use each of these elements for maximum benefits for SEO and as well as for SEM. In this lesson, we are going to learn what are the different types of SEO which is currently available. Based on our previous lessons, we now know what is search engine optimization. But let's quickly see the definition again. Search engine optimization is the process of optimizing your web pages according to the ranking factors for your targeted search queries in search engines in order to rank at top position in organic or non-paid search results. SEO types. SEO process will remain the same, but for certain types of SEO, the workflow and metric will differ. Due to that, we will have a separate subtype SEO optimization for these specific types of SEO. Once the introductory free SEO course is finished, I will create separate free courses for each of this specific SEO optimization process also. Now let's take a look into the majority of SEO types which is available. First one is the common one, which is international SEO. The process of ranking your pages in higher search positions for search results page which target audience worldwide. That is the important point. In this SEO, you are targeting audience everywhere in the world. Local SEO. In this type of SEO, you aim to boost your ranking in specific geographical area by focusing your efforts on a particular country, state, city, suburb or neighborhood. You can use local SEO for your business website or Google or Bing business listing. I will explain this in later stage. Promotional video for your business which is posted on YouTube and more. This type of SEO is ideal for small businesses, enterprises or businesses in looking to target one geographical area who's looking to sell product or offer services. Now let's take a look into some main facts which shows the importance of local SEO. 72% of the buyers do a local search and visited a store within 5 miles. More than 97% of people get their information about local companies with an online search. 88% of mobile searches for local business will result either in a call or visits within 24 hours. 78% of location-based mobile search result in an offline purchase. Near me or close by type searches grew more than 900% over last 2 years. Examples include best digital marketing agency near me or best restaurant near me. YouTube SEO. It is a process of optimizing your videos to rank higher on YouTube search engine results page, making it also appear on suggested and related videos more frequently. The main reason you should consider optimizing for YouTube include more than 2 billion people use YouTube. YouTube is localized in 100 different countries and also localized in 80 different languages. At least 1 billion hours of video is getting watched each day. YouTube video can also be monetized, and over the past 5 years, they have paid more than $2 billion to their partners. Video SEO. It is the process of optimizing your YouTube video to rank higher on search engine results page such as Google, Bing, Yahoo. Few important reasons why we should optimize your videos for search engine include Google owns YouTube. So search results will show YouTube videos more prominently. The reason is Google can place ads, the search engine ads from PPC program within their YouTube videos also. It will play during the video or when the video initially load. So it means more profit for them. So they will prominently feature YouTube videos also in their search results page. Unlike new websites where you need to earn the trust from Google, but when you create YouTube video, it is hosted on YouTube, which is a trusted website from Google and also have an immense SEO power. So it will help you to speed up the ranking process also. Videos are also more captivating compared to text, and people tend to watch videos for longer period compared to reading a text. Image SEO. Image SEO means optimizing your website images to rank higher in image search results or image snippets within SERP pages. The reason for optimizing images for search engine include report shows that 33% of all searches in search engines return an image snippet. Search engine have a dedicated section only for image search results. Lot of people use Google image search or Bing image search to find only image specific results, and also these image specific results will have a link back to your web page. So in case if the users want to find, searchers want to find the source of that particular image, they can click on that link to visit your web page. Mobile SEO. This is an important SEO type you should focus. Search engine show different set of SERP results for same query for desktop and mobile devices. The reason is because due to the different optimization and user experience website provide for different devices. The increasing level of mobile users make it one of the most important factor for SEO. Therefore, search engine have specific set of guidelines to have your website optimized for mobiles, or you won't rank well in mobile search results pages. So the definition of mobile SEO is it is a process of SEO optimizing your website for mobile devices, focusing on mobile user experience to gain higher ranking in mobile search engine results page. The main reason why you should consider mobile SEO is mobile optimization factor is no longer an optional element. It is a mandatory option where in order to make sure that you get higher ranking on SEO, you should absolutely have an optimized SEO for mobile also. And also there are other facts such as 52.2% of worldwide web traffic come from mobile phones. There are more searches on mobile device compared to desktop. 87% of smartphone users visit search engines through mobiles at least once a day. 40% of mobile visitors will leave your site if your site takes less than 3 seconds to load it. E-commerce SEO. E-commerce is the process of selling your products or services over the internet. Some major examples include Amazon, eBay, and AliExpress. We perform SEO slightly different compared to our blogs or website for e-commerce. So definition of e-commerce SEO is, it is the search engine optimization process of optimizing your store, website, and product pages to rank in higher position in search results pages for commercial intent search queries or keyword. Some of the main facts to consider when it comes to e-commerce SEO is, it is estimated by 2040 that 95% of the purchases will be through e-commerce. 44% of people start their online shopping with a Google search. WordPress SEO, this is one of the most important SEO optimization factor because there are so many people are using WordPress. Let me explain it. WordPress is a free web software known as content management system, also known as CMS, that helps you to create and manage website or blog without any web technical knowledge or knowing advanced HTML. It is one of the most easiest way to create dynamic websites. There are at least 500 plus new WordPress websites are created every day, and WordPress alone powers almost 40% of websites that exist in the internet. We even use WordPress as digital marketing mind. In addition to being the most popular CMS solution, the WordPress CMS also can be easily converted into an e-commerce store using a free WordPress plugin called WooCommerce. But that's not all. There are so many other types of SEO, and those include App Store SEO to optimize your app ranking position within Play Store, Blogger SEO, the process of SEO optimizing your Google Blogger blogs or Blogspot blogs, Wix SEO, process of SEO optimizing your Wix CMS blogs, Voice SEO, process of SEO optimizing your audio content to rank for voice search, News SEO, process of SEO optimizing your news content to get indexed fast and rank higher in search engine news section. So in conclusion, we learned what are the main types of SEO and how you should choose a SEO type according to your requirement. You also not necessarily needed to choose only one type SEO. You can choose multiple SEO type and work accordingly towards it. I'm also sure that there will be more types in future also, depending on the tech development and how industry will change over the time. And I will try to cover every single SEO process, at least the main ones, in free separate dedicated course for each. In this lesson, we are going to learn what is Google algorithm updates and penalty. As we discussed in previous lesson that Google is the market leader in search engine. Due to that, I will also focus most of my SEO course process also optimizing it for Google. This chapter is also dedicated for Google search engine, and this chapter discusses the Google algorithm updates, why they occur, types of updates exist, and their effects towards it. First, what is Google algorithm update? We know that Google works to deliver the relevant search results for the user's search query. To provide accurate results, Google used algorithms, also known as rules or guidelines, ranking factors, and Google will be adding or updating or removing its rules, guidelines over the time. We call this algorithm updates. So how you can track latest Google algorithm updates? The latest Google algorithm update will be consistently changing because they release it frequently. There is no fixed time frame, there is no fixed schedule. It will happen randomly throughout the course of a year or several months or something like that. So what you can do, since Google doesn't typically announce all the updates but only if they are significant and cause many changes in SERP, then they will. So when they announce it, usually it will be either published on their webmaster blog or official Twitter channel. The algorithm updates also monitor daily through measuring the search results fluctuations by third-party tools such as Mostcast, SEMrush, or several more others, where you can find more about the latest search engine updates information even without Google announcing it directly. So, some more ways where you can keep track of updates and learn more about it is from these several resources such as Moz, SEO Roundtable, Search Engine Journal, Developers Google Blog. These are really good sources to get good information regarding the latest trends in update. So first, let's see what are the main algorithm updates which happened in the past. As I said in the beginning, there are a lot of search engine algorithm updates and some are not even officially announced. So let's see some of the biggest update in the past. And a tip, when Google does not announce an update and we find it as a major update, we call them as co-update. If you do not understand some of the terms which I'm going to mention, then don't worry, because as I will explain these in more detail in our on-page SEO and technical SEO course. First, Panda update. The purpose was to check the content quality of the web pages. It checks for duplicate content, plagiarized content, copied content, thin content, empty pages, and spam. Penguin update. This focus was to find low quality or spammy backlinks. It checks for spam linked website, buying backlinks, public blog networks, irrelevant links, over optimized anchor text, and more. Hummingbird update. The focus was on logical content analysis and optimization. It checks for user intent, analyzes search queries, identify keyword stuffing, and low quality content. Mobile update. The focus was to make sure that websites are mobile optimized due to the growth of mobile search users. It checks for responsiveness of website and also checks for mobile user experience. A mobile responsive website is no longer an optional choice but a mandatory requirement for Google search engine ranking. RankBrain update. The focus was on user experience and understanding the user intent. Using advancement of machine learning, they try to determine the meaning and the intent behind a search query and delivers the best matching search results. BERT update. The focus was on optimizing content and establishing authority. The content is checked using natural algorithm processing tech to understand the search queries better, identify entities, and identify relationship between the entities in order to improve the accuracy and relevancy of related search results. Uh, Next one is Medic update. The focus was on medical law and educational websites which provide life altering information. The reason for this was because there were so many spam or shady websites which started offering various solutions without proper background check, authenticity, or expert knowledge. So, in order to make sure that information is fully ethical and trustable, Google introduced this search update. It validates the quality of the medical law educational website by implementing something called EAT matrix, EAT, which stands for expertise, authority, and trust signals. So now let's learn what is a Google search penalty. This is an important action you need to understand in SEO industry. When website does not meet Google quality standards according to its algorithms or rules, Google will take either of two steps. One is known as automatic penalty, where search engine find your site is not following their rules without any human involvement at all, using their automated search algorithm and negatively affect your website SERP ranking page or ability to rank in top position. It will lower your site SERP ranking, and to get your ranking back you have to identify the errors, mistakes you have done and violation and fix them and continue to do SEO, where eventually search engines will reverse the penalty. Manual penalty. This is more critical compared to automatic, where a person from search engine web spam team visits your website and check whether you have abused SEO in any way and place a manual penalty if they find any proof of it. It is generally hard to recover from this, since this is a worst case scenario where you have to fix everything mentioned, and most of the time the web manual penalty will be placed due to a serious concern. So once you fixed it, you need to send a request to search engine so they can manually reevaluate your site. Either time it takes for fixing depends on the extent of damage, which can range from just a couple of months even up to years. It is possible, but it will take a lot of time and efforts to get back on track compared to automatic penalty. It would be best if you kept in mind that any SEO work you do have both a positive or negative effect. However, even if your website is fully optimized for all the current SEO algorithm now, that does not mean it will protect itself from the future algorithms also. So in conclusion, in this lesson we learned how Google uses search engine algorithm updates to monitor and provide a safer and relevant user experience for its users. Now web marketers can use these algorithms to follow Google search engine rules and keep our SEO practices and processes adhering to those guidelines. This is why it is essential to stay updated with SEO industry, since the rules and algorithm updates will keep on changing. In this lesson, we will learn the importance of setting realistic expectation in SEO and SEO realities. Introduction. SEO is a long-term process, so you need to understand the realities and how to set achievable SEO expectation. This lesson teaches you what's possible and what's not likely to be possible in SEO. Normally, this type of lesson is most often ignored in SEO basics, but I think having a clear understanding of achievable SEO goals, expectation, myths, and important to a SEO success process. First, let's see why understanding SEO result is important for different types of people. First, for yourself. When you're learning SEO for yourself, to optimize your website. Setting realistic SEO goals will help you to stay on course, keep you motivated, and plan your resources effectively. When hiring someone else to do SEO for you, sometimes just to get your order, someone might make fake promises. When you have clear understanding of SEO realities, then you know whether that is true or achievable. When selling, if you are planning to sell or offer SEO services for your clients, then you can use this to educate your clients on achievable SEO goals and not to mislead them unknowingly. So let's take a look into the realities of SEO, where every SEO marketer should know of these things. It is not easy to rank in top SERP positions. It is most often misunderstood or misled in SEO industry. Most of the time, it will top position in search results page for relevant and profitable searches will take significant time, effort, and resources. When you build a website or optimize a web page for SEO for the first time, there are already dozens or hundreds of websites that have been doing SEO for years, and search engine trust them to keep at them at top SERP position. Therefore, you have to perform SEO better than them and convince search engines to rank your web pages or website higher than them. So the process is not going to be easy. Tip: ranking factors varies on multiple factors such as keyword competition, industry website SEO power, your SEO styles, and a lot more. Realistic time frame for ranking. This is critical to understand. These are estimated time. This is not fixed or set of defined rules, but from my experience, this is how you should set realistic time frame expectation for ranking. Low competition search queries. If your SEO competition is really low, your competitors do not do any SEO at all, and some might do a poor job of them, then you might be able to rank in search engine's top spot within 1 to 3 months. Medium competition search queries. If your target search queries have moderate SEO competition, where some competitors perform good SEO but most do not, then you might be able to achieve higher rankings within 3 to 6 months. Realistic time frame for ranking continued. Hard competition queries. If you target search queries which has high SEO competition and most of your competitors are doing solid SEO work and some competitors are doing good enough SEO, then your search engine ranking can be expected within 6 to 12 months. Highest difficulty search queries. If all your competitors are actively doing excellent SEO for years, then you can expect ranking in no less than 12 months. Again, these are not fixed. Any number of factors can alter the time frame or duration, but these are reasonable estimates to keep in mind. Additionally, you can reduce the time frame of ranking by investing more resources like time and money. However, remember, if you want to appear natural, you need to maintain a steady growth in the eyes of search engine algorithms, search engines. Otherwise, it will appear unnatural and search engine may negatively affect your site. The next reality is SEO is not a one-time process. SEO process is not a series of one-time steps. It is a continuous process that involves optimization of on-site factors and outside ranking factors. You have to continually perform SEO to ensure that your competitors don't overtake you, and you need to retain your top ranking position. For both of these requirements, you need to do SEO continuously. There are valid reasons some people might assume it is as one-time process, where If there is very little SEO competition in your target industry, then you can just rank at top position with just on page and technical optimization. Or if you have extremely high powered SEO power website, you are more likely to rank for low to medium competition search queries with little or no SEO effort at all. Therefore, you need to understand SEO requires continuous effort to achieve and maintain those SERP ranking. The next reality is on-page SEO is not enough for competitive keywords. As we discussed in search engine optimization, SEO is a four-step process. It consists of keyword research, on-page optimization, off-page optimization, and SERP maintenance. You can get away with good keyword research and on-page SEO when your target market is not competitive. But when you have a highly competitive market, then outreach or off-page optimization backlinks will be critical for ranking on top position. So to get better ranking, solid SEO work will be needed on the four major areas of search engine optimization. The next SEO reality is SEO can cost you. SEO optimization can be done for free, but it has many limitations. Now let's see the reasons how SEO can cost you. First, from time. For example, when we do keyword research, or keyword research is a process to find a targeted search queries for our business, paid tools will get us data faster, more accurate, where free tools will provide limited data and will require us to invest more time on manual research. Complete metrics. Whether it's for keyword research process or off-page SEO or on-page SEO, relying solely on free solution may not provide complete data for SEO, since sometimes their database wouldn't be comprehensive, or the return data might not be fully relevant for our queries. High competition. Popular industry tend to have highly difficult SEO competition, since all the competitors know the return on investment for top ranking. So they do invest a lot of time, money, or premium SEO resources. So you won't be able to compete or beat them just by using free resources in a short period of time without investing a lot of resources. Inaccurate data will lead to failure. Optimizing an SEO campaign using insufficient or inaccurate data can lead to a lot of mistakes. For example, choosing a target keyword, uh, wrong target keyword will make the entire SEO process useless. Or selecting a keyword based on an inaccurate SEO competition value also can delay your ranking process if it turned out to be a difficult keyword. So this does not mean that SEO tools, free SEO tools are wrong, but sometimes with limited database or limited feature set or limited functionality, it can mislead you. The next reality is outreach can be expensive. There are so many outreach techniques and you need to work on them smartly, since your SEO competitors will also outreach a lot. Typically, not all outreach is paid. There are so many free methods to get outreach when you work on smartly, but there will be always some expense involved when you are doing link building, outreach, or partnership. For example, maybe sponsoring a event, or paying for a press release submission, or paying for software subscription which helps you to do outreach communication. So this does not mean outreach is fully paid. There are free method, but most of the time it will have some cost directly or indirectly. The next reality: more traffic does not mean more profit. When it comes to SEO, search intent and targeted traffic are more important compared to the search volume per month. I mentioned this in my free trends video too. In this course, I will talk about this in more depth in the keyword research course. You will get fewer conversation from search engine traffic which are not targeted compared to targeted traffic with fewer search volume will give you more number of conversations. Therefore, do not mistake that more search traffic for equals to greater profit. Instead, focus on user intent and understanding your target audience mindset and what they are looking for. The next reality is search engine optimization is not risk free. It would be impossible for search engines to evaluate each site using humans. So they rely on automated search algorithms, use of AI, cutting edge tech. It aims to identify the website which misuse or use spam practices and negatively affect them on search engine ranking, as we learned on our previous search algorithm and penalty lesson. So don't forget, any process you do on SEO as a risk. If you do something wrong, it can negatively impact your website. So in conclusion, you need to stay aware of this SEO truth, and there are so many more facts and reality, but these are the common ones which I get see most often get misunderstood all the time. So now with this truth and understanding the realities, you can set achievable goals or expectation to keep you motivated and keep you on track on your SEO campaigns. In this lesson, we will see what is the differences between white hat SEO, black hat SEO and grey hat SEO. In SEO, there is no fixed set of methods for ranking. SEO strategies can range from ethical tactics to unethical practices. As a result, SEO also classified into three different categories. These are known as black hat SEO, grey hat SEO, and white hat SEO. First, let's take a look into what is black hat SEO. Black hat SEO refers to the practice of using unethical methods to trick search engines into improving your SERP ranking positions. This goes completely against Google search engine guidelines, and most of its search algorithm updates goal is to prevent this. People still use this because it works lot in short term but likely to fail in long run. Some of the major black hat SEO techniques include hacking website for link, hidden link injection, keyword stuffing, cloaking pages to show different pages to search engine or and users, hidden and doorway pages, duplicate and copying other people content, block comment spam, and lot more. A few examples where black hat SEO is commonly used include casino, adult industry, sneakers, low niches, where even ranking for a short amount of time could mean a lot of profits. Although not every black hat SEO method is illegal, some of these methods are illegal under the law and could cause serious harm to your website, business, and reputation. White hat SEO. White hat SEO refers to the practice of using completely ethical methods to improve SERP rankings. In this strategy, you mainly focus on user experience and do what Google encourages you to do. Some of the white hat methods include schema and structured data optimization, relevant SEO marketing outreach, on-page SEO optimization, content optimization and copywriting, brand awareness building, user intent focused keyword research, and more. This is one of the most safest SEO approach which protects your website in the long run too. Grey hat SEO. Grey hat SEO refers to of using semi-ethical methods to improve SERP rankings. It is like an hybrid between black hat SEO and white hat SEO. Different people will have various definition and strategy which they consider as grey hat SEO. Some of the grey hat SEO techniques include buying high-powered expired domain, paid links outreach, automated backlink creation. These grey hat strategies still haven't been announced as bad practices completely yet by search engine, but we also do know that it's not fully ethical too. So in conclusion, SEO strategies can keep on changing along with your SEO type classification. A grey hat SEO method can easily change into a black hat SEO method tomorrow. So don't spend too much time worrying about the classification. I advise you to focus on ethical strategies if you want to do safe SEO and protect your website or web protective properties in future also from SEO algorithm. So any SEO process you do, always have a logical mindset, and before doing any major change, always ask yourself whether this is fully ethical and will I be safe from even future algorithm updates or not. You have completed the educational part of our free SEO basic course. Now I have created something like a mini SEO quiz or mini SEO test with consisting only of multiple answer selection questions. You can do this test yourself to measure your understanding, to make sure that you have grasped everything which I taught in this basic course. It is really easy. You can just follow it up and try to get a pass grade, which means you have a solid foundation and you are ready for the next step of SEO course. But in case if you get a fail, I will make sure to show all the wrongly answered question along with rightly answered question. Using that, go through this course again until you get a solid foundation and you are ready for this SEO training course. Good luck on your quiz, and I will see you on the next video. Awesome, you have completed the first free SEO course in our series. You have now have a solid understanding of fundamentals of search engine optimization and search engines. The goal is completed. Now we can move on to keyword research course. This is a critical course and you must need to understand the importance, because choosing the wrong set of keywords can lead your entire SEO process to be useless. So once again, thank you so much for taking part on this course. If you found this useful, please do share it with your friends or anyone who also might be interested in learning SEO from the scratch. Once again, thank you so much for enrolling, and I will see you on our keyword research course. Take care.